Hello and welcome to Learn to Love Games, and today I'm going to be showing some footage of a new old console, the Analogue 3D. I'm just starting with a bit of just some footage of controllers and cartridges and junk like that. But yeah, this is the Analogue 3D, released last week at the time of recording. It's a FPGA solution to playing N64 cartridges in 2020. What year are we in? 5? I don't know what FPGA means, but I think it basically runs off the hardware rather than any emulation, which I've tinkered around with some of the settings and stuff. The biggest hurdle I had initially was I saw footage of the machine before it came out, and everyone had the artwork of the games on all of the cartridges, and I struggled to work out how to do that. And it comes with an SD card with all of the operating system in, and essentially what you have to do is download. I found it online. It was what was it called? It was, got another look here. Downloads. There's Snowball Kids is on in the background. It was a folder called N64 Labels, which has 1091 PNG files in it. So it has all the games. Artwork in different territories as well, which is good. And then so I downloaded that, and then I installed that to the SD card, and then I couldn't get away of how it would speak to the card and speak to how it would sort of decipher that list, and that to do that you need a document called labels.db, which again, I mean, if you Google all this or search for all this, you can find it online, and that's 23 megabytes. It needs this document, and then that document does some magic, and then and now, which we'll see in a second, because I'm going to go into actually playing it in a second, but this was just my sort of preamble to showing off the machine. But and then it can cross-reference the 1,000 images or so with this labels DB file, and then this is an Analogue 3D, and that was my preamble to it. And next time you hear from me, I'll be actually messing around with the machine itself. Thank you. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back to Learn to Love Games, and welcome back. So I did a bit of a preamble with some pre-recorded footage, and this is the Analogue 3D. This is the UI for it, and like I say, you've got all of the artwork for these games now, and it's quite clever. It's that image, what was that file called? Labels DB file, and so if you put a Japanese cartridge in, like I have Snowboard Kids, it gets the Japanese artwork, which is quite cool. And I think it just retains every game you put in, which makes sense. So you get quite a nice little extensive library. I'm going to start by playing. That I can't do because I've actually put in a cartridge that's not here. I'm not, because this is a favourite of mine. I'm going to go down and grab a cartridge. It comes with a little sponge, the little white sponge that you can run over the points of the. It comes with 2 of these little white sponges. You can run over the points of the of a cartridge, and it does quite a good job of cleaning them. Which is, and I'll say that, and then if it doesn't recognise a cartridge, it comes up as unknown, but it has found that. I'm playing going to start with Turok Seeds of Evil, not because I like the game, because I don't. I tried South Park, which is the same engine as Turok, and I was just interested because that came up in a really small screen. I was interested to see if, because yeah, the UI sort of decides for you how to how it's going to translate the cartridge, and I'll show you the menu in a second. So I think it is when it says accessing the controller pack, I'm using the 8-bit do. Looks like a Xboxy controller, so it doesn't look like an N64 controller, which has been a bit hit and miss really, because the way you hold an N64 controller, you don't really ever touch the D. Well, I don't touch the D-pad, and then the C button. So yeah, so this is actually doing the same thing as it did with South Park, which is interesting. So let's put it in a tiny screen. So if I bring up this display mode, image size, image fit, stretch, is that good? Oh, it's not. It's the wig is going mad. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so for whatever reason, it yeah, it starts up like that, which isn't great. But then we bring up this menu, and then integer. I don't know what that word means. But yeah, there's a lot of different options here. BVM. I like to put it in clean, especially for capturing, because the scan lines are a bit weird. Okay, this is a new game. What's weird about using the 8-bit D controller is it's got obviously a rumble to it, and do we need the story of Turok 2 Seeds of Evil? Fuck it, I don't maybe have to watch it. She looks like the fish people from Zelda, but with big boobies. There he is, Turok. They really did go for Turok in these years until he killed Acclaim. I'm sure there's other reasons, but whatever. Yeah, it was a Turok game that seemed to be, for me, the narrative was always that game killed Acclaim. What is going on here? Are you dinosaur hunter? But is he a dinosaur hunter in this one? There's a dinosaur skin and eye on this one. This is really going for it.
The port of Ardia. This once peaceful coastal village has been utterly destroyed by the Dinosaur army.
Just because it started making noise, I will say that, I mean, I showed at the beginning some images of the machine itself. It's very nice looking, but it hasn't got the feet of an N64, so it kind of starts making a little bit of noise. I'm guessing it's got a fan in it or whatever, because I realised I might have, when describing it at the start and saying its FPGA is not emulating, I think what it means is that it is emulating the hardware, I believe. So if that makes, so it obviously isn't just an N64, and I think, yeah, the hardware is being emulated rather than the software. I think that is the thing, right? Oh, so this is okay. It's sort of Wolverine claw hit. For comparison's sake, I've tried. Is there something in this barrel? Yeah, there is. Of course, there is. Oh, what's he up to? Loves these shards, doesn't he? What's jump? What is jump? So this is the maybe the problem with yeah, so jump is the right trigger, and because the Z triggers aren't the other problem is it's quite hard. It's like a dual analog stick game before they were, because you're using the C buttons to move. Oh, can I jump that? I'm not going to jump that. So yeah, because the Z is on the sort of where you would put a Z. Oh, I did make it. Where you would put your L2s and R2s. Sometimes you kind of have to claw your hand in a weird way to do stuff. Okay. Oh. Anyway, this is short. I'm not going to play much of this. So you might see if you're on this channel, I'm going to start playing more N64 on level 2 key. More N64 games on here. Whereas I've got this option of playing them. Fuckers. But this was just sort of a... I don't know. There'll be the usual variety if you've been to this channel, but maybe a little bit more N64. So I own quite a few N64 cartridges. Obviously you can't at the moment just install. Oh, this might be a good place to stop, but now I've got a gun. You can't just install oh fuck, no I didn't, no. You can't just install ROMs on it. Okay, this is going to be a good place to stop. How do you write it? So you have to have actual physical cartridges. So bear that in mind. If you don't have a lot of cartridges, I would avoid it, because they can get quite expensive in certain N64 cartridges and stuff. So it's for a type of person like myself who, for his sins, has bought a lot of N64 games. Oh, you fucker. I've never liked Turok. Nothing against the man himself, but the games. But anyway, that's he's in some sewers. I missed the story. There was a lady with big breasts who looked like a fish person from Zelda. He's dead. Keep saying I'm going to leave it and I don't like Turok, but I would keep playing it. No. Anyway, so to leave, you practice. I think quick cartridge. Oh no. Oh no. Quick cartridge. There we go. Anyway. That is Turok. That was Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. I'll get one more cartridge out and then call this video a day, and then there will be more. I said that. let's have a look at I'm going to go in. I'm not even going to clean this. See how it likes it. Oh, so it alphabeticalizes it as well. I was wondering. Yeah, that makes sense. Just plops that right there with covers the Empire. This is Rogue Squadron. Sorry about that. What I did recently was I cleaned all my cartridges and took all the, if any of them are labelled. Is it found it? So I might need a clean actually. Using this little thing, it's horribly grubby, but it seems to be a trick. I think the instructions said use twice or something for each side or whatever. There we go. Bear with me 1 second. Anyway, so yeah, this has done the same thing with the what do you call it? There we go. What it might be is expansion pack games. Oh, Tom, look at that. Yeah, it might be expansion pass games that are like that. I mean, the way to find out would be put Donkey Kong in. No. So this is quite dark. So go on this level though. Yeah, it seems quite dark on this one. It probably is a way of... it's going to make the nonna hard to... Italian grandmother hard to find. No, it's not. That's quite nice. Yeah, looks quite good to me. Yeah, but I mean, what I was doing before to play these sort of games was using a adapter. So you put the RGB cables into a little block, and it gives you a HDMI output. And it was a solution, but wasn't the best. This is doing a lovely job. Not lovely. Is this doing a good job of making it look nicer, I think. Okay, is that baddie or goodie? Not entirely sure what my mission is here. Let's go a bit quicker. Foggy planet. I mean, it's still. I mean, I think this looks good. Okay, that isn't the none there. Oh, okay. Someone goes in this direction.
The Nona is reporting that they're under attack.
Okay. Good space games on the N64. Got this. Lilac Wars, I think that's a Europeanism or British thing, I think it's called. Was it Star Fox 64 in the States, I imagine? Is that the Nano? Oh, so were they attacking it? They're on my side. These fuckers here. There's a view. Yes, this is an analog. 3D. Like I was saying, I've only got good things to say about it, but then I'm the unique type. I'm their customer. If I wasn't happy with it, you've got a problem because yeah, I own over around 140 N64 cartridges. Where's this? So yeah, if I wasn't, is that then? Look at this dickhead. There we go. Who's shooting from here? Oh, it was him. Okay, where is... I've probably got missiles or something I'm not using. Ooh. This is a good game to show off. I think it looks nice. I'm probably not going to complete this mission, I doubt. Yeah. Like battery's not included. Guys, okay. The skeletal remains of that spaceship are quite annoying. Okay. Everyone in here, dickheads. Come on. What is this? No, they're on my side. Is this thing here? Waste a couple of missiles on him. Whack him off. Is that the? I think spaceship left because of the euphemism. There we go. He's out. Fuck that. Fuck this mission. The guy in the spaceship just said he wanted to whack him off. Alright, you are. I mean, oh, okay, so they are chasing. I'm not. Yeah, my Star Wars isn't. It's not. It's probably more than your average person, in my knowledge. Isn't that a baddie ship? No, I mean this. Having not really listened to my mission briefing and my oh fuck.
We've just lost contact with the
I think that might be bad. I think I failed the mission. I think he blew up. Yeah, anyway, this has been a look at the Analogue 3D, 2 games. No new medal awarded. Yeah, and I'll be playing more of these games in the future. So, I'll do all that business, like and subscribe and comment and stuff. And thanks very much. Goodbye. As ever, if you've enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe. It means a lot and it really helps the channel. So, thank you very much. Bye.